Hello YouTube, I'm the Gaming Pegasus 187, and yes, this is Super Mario Land 2, 6 golden coins on the Game Boy. Everyone who owns a Super Nintendo must have the Super Game Boy. So, I think I'm just going to turn this into a full-blown playthrough. Yep. You'll see me die a couple times in this, where I don't really intend to, because as I'm recording it, I'm watching it off of my computer, so when the video feed decides to lag a bit, I end up by falling into a pit or run smack dab into an enemy. Yeah. So, this is Side Scroller Sunday Episode 3, where I will be discussing my thoughts on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I'll get to the main event here at the end. But you had the Usos retain. I believe I had picked the Wyatt family. I was wrong. A really damn good match, though. Now, I want to preempt this by saying I'm watching the WWE Network via a Roku on my TV as I'm playing Mario Kart 8 online on my gamepad. So you'll see me, tweet in and out. If you see me, I was tweeting during the thing. And, well... okay, the side thing here, always try and go for that bell, because then and look, I almost fuck it up here because I take off this block, but always go for the bell, just because you get a little bonus minigame, and you can get lives and items and shit like that. Well, anyway. I tweet during the pay-per-views and Raw, and usually cracking some stupid joke, or... yeah, usually cracking jokes and random bullshit. Retweeting people, and, well... Usos Wyatt's a really good match. I'm hoping the Wyatt family gets the fucking title. I was actually glad to hear the kiddie choir sing he's got the whole world in his hands. Oh my god, that moment on Raw, when that whole choir came out and they were singing... oh, that was so fucking good. So... we had Paige versus Naomi. Paige won, obviously. Why would Naomi all of a sudden win the title? No point, Paige is still hot. On TV as a character, and the fact that she is actually hot. Anyway... it was actually, a decent match. It was one of those, usually the Divas match are your piss breaks, and they actually had another one later on the night, which I don't know why the title match was near the bottom of the card, and then you had Summer Rae versus Layla right before the main event? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Oh my god. So I'm trying to look up I should look up the card before I start talking. But that's me, I don't really think things through. It's one of those things that I like watching Paige, and actually Naomi was one of the few divas in NXT Season 3 that was actually half worth watching. Like I said before, the problem I had with that Divas seasons, you had literally only a handful of them were actually, good in the ring, and they were actually good wrestlers. But you have Michael Cole's heel turn, and that was so unbearable. Why? God, I've ranted about Michael Cole before. I can't stand the guy. Oh my god. Okay, there really isn't anything to say about, other than the fact that this is actually a decent Divas match. I mean, which is, few and far in between. sometimes you actually get good matches out of the Divas. I mean, WrestleMania was a complete load of bullshit. Yeah, let's throw 14 Divas in a match and we'll make it a one fall. Why not, you know, I've said before, why not make it like the Cruiserweight Open? Whatever. Ugh. Do results, as I'm getting into this, I've been, like I said, I was playing Mario Kart 8 online. I play a lot with, Dinky Dana. He also hosts the Hit Reset Radio podcast, which is on a bit of a hiatus right now, I believe, but he streams that game quite a bit, and I'm usually in there getting my ass kicked. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Adam Rose versus Damien Sandow. Damien Sandow came out as Paul Revere. Oh god, this guy, he's one of the two guys to win Money in the Bank and then not win the title. The other, surprisingly enough, was John fucking Cena. Because you would think, with Vince's hard-on for John Cena, you'd get Cena wins, lol. Not in this case. Oh god. But this is an impromptu, you know, match, and actually on the kickoff, they had Daniel Bryan's first interview since getting stripped of the title. And you have Bo Dallas come out, you know, doing his thing, and Bryan, in a wonderfully not PG moment, says, "You're being a bo-ner." I gotta admit, like, this is, well, that's pretty straightforward. I mean, as opposed to what WCW was doing with Bill DeMott, as when he was, because he used the name Hugh Morris, you know, humorous. And then he's like, oh, I'm gonna start, he comes out on one of the pay-per-views like, oh, I'm gonna start using my real name now. Hugh G Rection. It's a dick joke. It's a fucking erection. Good god. Yeah. Okay, stupid WCW shit aside. Adam Rose wins, you know, JBL is like, oh, why is that? He hates his damn bunny. God. Please, someone book JBL versus the bunny in a match, and just have him knock the goddamn thing's head off. Someone made a joke on Twitter, I think I retweeted it. It's a tea party versus the lemon part. Oh, wait. Let's put it this way. Lemon party, not safe for work. I'll leave it at that. Then we have the... And why wasn't this higher up on the card? I don't know. The contract Money in the Bank ladder match. Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler versus Kofi Kingston versus RVD and Jack Swagger. Bad news, Barrett was in the match because he got injured. Fuck. And Seth Rollins wins when Ambrose, well, he hurts his shoulder. Is forced out, comes back in, beats the tar out of Ambrose with a chair. And then Kane comes in, big chokeslam, tombstone. Seth wins, takes the contract. Really good match, some really damn good spots. Ambrose beat the shit out of Rollins with a chair. That was fucking good. Like when the one where Rollins took the back, the back body drop on the ladder that was propped up on the middle rope and the other ladder, and then that bridge ladder falls out, so it almost lands right on the back of his neck. Like, God. You have Goldust and Stardust versus Rybaxel. Goldust and Stardust win. Obvious, good match. Rusev with Lana versus Big E. Big E loses, as I thought. It was a joke I made on Twitter. Rusev crushed Big E, then he crushed Lana's vag. Yeah. Again, they're pushing Rusev to the moon, so, well, I say hope they do. And don't fucking drop the ball with them. yeah. Layla beats Summer Rae. I didn't see Summer Rae get any kind of cover. It seemed to be kind of... So I guess I thought kind of idea there was going to be some screwy job with, you know, Fandango as the ref. No. This should have been opener. Why? And then, incoming rant mode. We have the WWE World Heavyweight Title ladder match. Bray Wyatt versus Cesaro versus Sheamus versus Del Rio versus Reigns versus Orton versus Kane versus John Cena. Now, I had said Cesaro. Thinking, you know, if you're going to have Brock Lesnar come back at SummerSlam, and he's going to go after the title, why not have it the Battle of the Paul Heyman guys? If you're going to have, fucking Lesnar win the belt anyway, why not use it to push Cesaro? Now what we got? We got Cesaro yanking Sheamus off the ladder, hitting the uppercut, then he's climbing. Orton comes in, yanks him off, catches him with the RKO. All to lead to... Cena wins! LOL! Fuck. Why? I said anybody but Cena. Not nobody else but Cena. Or, wait, is that... Oh god, if they have him even tie Rick, like, fuck. Oh my god. The only hope I have... I was hoping that fucking Rollins was gonna come out, boom, cash in, and then win the fucking title, which would have been nice. But, nope. I guess he's gonna do it at SummerSlam. I guess they're gonna... What I understand, it's gonna be Brock's gonna win the title, and then, boom, cash in. Because Brock's gonna be a... You know, he's kind of a part-timer anyway. I don't see him sticking around for a couple of pay-per-views. So... And here's hoping we get to see Sting show up on Raw. You know, I'm hoping we see, like, a fucking... Like, okay, so they don't have 3MB. They released Drew McIntyre and Jinder Mahal. Jinder, I don't give a fuck about. Drew is the only talented one in that group, and he's gone. So you've got Heath Slater. Now, in all honesty, Slater isn't terrible. Oddly enough, this 3MB was starting to grow on me a bit. So why not have, you know, Slater, maybe give him a couple of wins? Like, what if you have him go on some streak, and like, if, like, who knows, maybe we'll have Goldberg wrestling next year at WrestleMania. How cool would that be? You know, him come out, it's like, who's next? And then, boom, Goldberg comes in, boom, spear, jackhammer. Lol, Legends bitch. Goddamn. Fucking Cena. For no other reason but the fact that Vince has a huge raging hard-on for the guy. At this point, Cena's first WWE title reign, he won at WrestleMania 21 from the wrestling god JBL. He then went on to have one of my all-time favorite, honestly one of my favorite matches, easily one of my top, I think easily one of my top 10. The I Quit match Judgment Day that year. He had a great feud with Edge. And now, he's been world champion 15 times. How many times Ric Flair has been a total of 16-time world champion? and not all of them in the WWE. Multi-time NWA and WCW champion. And now you have John Cena, who gets... Okay, you know the one difference between Hulk Hogan and John Cena? Hogan is actually turned heel. You had The Shield, who were a heel group when they first came in. Everyone loved them, they turned face. The face that everyone hates in John Cena will never fucking turn heel. I don't see the point in having a guy who has won 15 world titles in a span of about 9 years. Oh, in the span of under, 9.5 years, winning more. At this point, because Cena's not going to be around forever, we make the joke, oh, he's Super Cena. He's not going to be around forever. At some point, you need to start having the younger guys that you're, the newer guys you're bringing in. You have guys like Cesaro, former star in Ring of Honor. You have guys like Daniel Bryan, who's hurt now. You have guys like Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, the list goes on. And who do you continue to have in the main event? Cena, who you try to push as a face, but about 90% of the, actually scratch it, let's say over half at least of the fans boo him. They boo this man because they're sick. It's the same old shit. Remember, this is the guy that he's had 2 big high-profile last man standing matches, and he's won them via some stupid gimmick. He won one against Batista, tying his feet around the ring post with duct tape, and the other, he FU's Bray Wyatt into a fucking, crate, and then stacks another crate on top of it. This is the guy that had a really, entertaining gimmick when he was, in 03 and 04 with the rapper thing. And now he's that... now he's honestly that generic, Superman, overcome all the odds, character. You see, from what I understand, when Hogan turned heel and joined the NWO, they knew that, Hogan was starting to get more boos and cheers, so they used it. Vince, when he screwed Bret Hart, he got booed out of the fucking business. So he's like, let's use it. And I understand why they won't turn Cena heel. The merchandise. Oh god, I'm going way too long on this. I didn't think I was gonna be able to fill out a 20-minute video, but right at the end here, first boss beat. And then there's this little thing, as long how many coins you collect, you can go and get, slot fucking whatever. But my point is, Cena doesn't need the belt anymore. You got Battleground next pay-per-view, and then we've got SummerSlam. I guarantee by the end of SummerSlam, Seth Rollins is going to be WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah. Pegasus out.